Let's call the meeting to order. We're all present. The invocation this evening will be given by Clarence Glaze, and the flag salute. Our chief, would you lead us in the flag salute? I know there are two chiefs sitting there, so I've got to delineate that. Clarence, thank you for being here.
Please join me in prayer this evening. Heavenly Father, we thank you today. We have the privilege of coming to you and bringing our petitions to you, knowing you hear and answer prayer. Thank you that we're living in a city where our leaders realize the importance of prayer and give us, the Ministerial Alliance, the privilege to come and to pray. Thank you for a city, Father, where people still smile, where they still exchange greetings, and where doors are held open for people as they come in and out, Lord, and many of the things they do. We want to say thank you, Father, for the wonderful rain, for the wonderful harvest we had this year, Lord. And tonight, as our leaders begin to consider things for our city of Enid, we thank you given divine wisdom, and we thank you for it in your name. Amen.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 4, consider approval of the minutes of the regular commission meeting of September 20, 2016.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Ron, second by David. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 5, awards, presentations, proclamations, and organizational business. Item 5.1, present the pet available for adoption at the city animal shelter.
Cocker Spaniel.
Hi, I'm Robin Shepard. I'm the animal adoption coordinator at the Enid Animal Shelter. This is Jake. He is a 3-year-old Cocker Spaniel mix. He is neutered. He's available for adoption today. You can come down and see him and all our other adoptable animals at 1200 South 10th Street. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, or Saturday and Sunday, noon to 3. You can also give us a call at 249-4910. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cute dog.
Under item 5.2, Parkinson Awareness Day proclamation. Steve?
Yes, sir. Here, join us. Mayor and Commissioners, City Manager, we have one presentation to make this evening. And at this time, we'd like to ask Julie Torson. Is that right? Julie, come on down. And then Reggie Cummings as well. You said like torso, but with the N on the end. Torson, okay. Reggie, thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, I did a little research in regard to Parkinson. You may be well familiar with it, but it says some recent facts that I wanted to share, Julie, for a moment. Parkinson affects up to 1 million people within the United States, and doctors diagnose as many as 60,000 new cases each year. And it says Parkinson strikes 50% more men than women, and I wasn't aware of that in those statistics. And the average age of onset is 60 years old. So, the mayor's office has provided this proclamation for you to take with you this evening, and the mayor has that, and we'll present that in a moment. But we'd like to read this for everyone. And the proclamation says, whereas the courage, determination, and resilience of Parkinson's patients and families continues to reflect the hopeful spirit of Enid and the state of Oklahoma, and whereas Enid has become a leader in service to Parkinson's disease patients and families through the efforts of the Parkinson Foundation of Oklahoma, as demonstrated by this inaugural Parkinson Oklahoma 2016 Blitz of 16 cities in 20 days, in which Enid is a part of that. And whereas Parkinson patients in Enid have participated in such innovative programs as Parkinson's 101, as well as novel approaches to support and education, even one of the earliest support groups for Parkinson patients in Oklahoma. Now therefore be it resolved that Bill Shuey, the mayor of the city of Enid, Oklahoma, hereby proclaims that Friday, October 7th, 2016, to be Parkinson's Awareness Day in Enid. And I failed to mention at the beginning, but Julie is the Parkinson Support Group Enid representative. So congratulations, Julie and Reggie. And the mayor has the proclamation for you. And if you want to pause for a moment and just kind of look straight away, we'll take that picture that you were wanting, and I'll step out of that.
Oh, but I think that he should be in it.
Orange tie would show up nicely.
Julie, you're welcome to make
I
comments.
just want to let everyone know.
There you go.
When have I needed a microphone? We meet, the Parkinson's Support Group meets in Enid every month, the first Friday of every month at 2 o'clock. We meet at the Enid Senior Center, and we feel that we're doing a great job. We have one of the largest groups in the state that come in. We have folks that come all the way from Woodward to Stillwater. They all come to Enid to be part of this support group. So I'm very proud of what our support group has done, and I'm very proud that Enid is recognizing us for what we do. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mayor. Thank you, Reggie, for coming with.
You got my stick.
Mr. Gilbert, commissioners, that's all the presentations for the evening. Thank you.
Item 6, hearings. Item 6.1, conduct a hearing rezoning property described as lots 1 through 12, replat of Block 3, Murphy's Addition, beginning at a point 850 feet south and 30 feet east at the northwest corner of the southeast quarter of Section 6, Township 22 North, Range 6 West of the Indian Meridian, Garfield County, Oklahoma, thence east 420 feet, south 140.9 feet, west 420 feet, north 140.9 feet to the point of beginning located at 212 West Birch from SU Special Use District to R7 Residential Multifamily District for Enid Public Schools. Chris.
Thank you, Mayor, City Commissioners, City Management. The slide in front of you shows you the Harrison School property, currently owned by the Enid Public School System. They are in the process of working with a developer named Woodco, who, if they can put together the project under the Oklahoma Financing Act, is to provide affordable senior housing in this facility. And what that'll mean is the school will sell it to them and they will develop it into senior housing. This has gone in front of the Planning Commission. They considered it their last meeting. Their recommendation to you is to approve. Are there any questions that I can answer for you?
Just out of curiosity, Chris, how many units is going to be in this facility?
Representatives of Woodco are here. Can you give me that number? 36. 36 units. This is a hearing. There may be others that wish to speak. Mayor, I'll step aside.
Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, we'll move on to item 7, community development. Considered an ordinance rezoning property described as lots 1 through 12, replat of Block 3, Murphy's Addition, beginning at a point 850 feet south and 30 feet east at the northwest corner of the southeast quarter of Section 6, Township 22 North, Range 6 West of the Indian Meridian, Garfield County, Oklahoma. Thence east 420 feet, south 140.9 feet, west 420 feet, north 140.9 feet to the point of beginning. Located at 212 West Birch from SU Special Use District to R7 Residential Multifamily District for Enid Public Schools.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion by David, second by Ben. Further discussion, Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 8, under administration. Remove from the table and consider a resolution authorizing the City of Enid to take any and all actions necessary to accept grant funds from the Oklahoma Department of Tourism and Recreation Department for the Recreational Trails Program grant funded by the Federal Highway Administration for a trailhead facility at Government Springs South Park.
Move to remove from the table.
Second.
Motion by Ben, second by David. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0.
Move approval.
Second.
A motion by David, and second by Ben to approve. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 8.2, consider resolution supporting continued participation in Main Street programs.
Move approval.
Motion by David,
Second.
second by Tammy. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 8.3. We're gonna pull that? We're gonna pull item 8.3. Item 9, consent, and we're going to pull item 9.7.
I move to approve everything except 9.7.
Second.
Motion by Ben, a second by David. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0.
I move we approve 9.7.
Second.
We have a motion to approve 9.7 by Aaron, second by David. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 6-0. Item 10, we will now recess to convene as the Enid Municipal Authority. Item 11, all of the trustees of the Enid Municipal Authority are in attendance. Item 12, the Enid Municipal Authority regular meeting is now in session. Item 12.1, consider and take action with respect to a resolution agreeing to file applications with the Oklahoma Water Resources Board, the OWRB, for financial assistance through Oklahoma Water Resources Board Financial Assistance Program, with the loan proceeds being for the purpose of financing certain water system improvements, approving professional services agreements, and containing other provisions related thereto.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Tammy,
Second.
second by Rodney. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0.
Just as a point of order, that's the modified negotiated agreement on the professional services, just to be clear.
Do we need to include that in the motion?
I would include that in the motion.
We already voted on it, didn't we?
You can, yeah, you haven't moved on, so you can do a new.
I move that we amend that motion to define that the professional services agreement is the current version, which was negotiated today.
Motion by David,
Second. Second.
second by Tammy.
She can watch it on ATN.
We're gonna wait on her. Got it? We need to vote.
Yes, sir.
Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 12.2, approval of claims in the amount of $238,793.15.
So moved.
Motion by David,
Second.
second by Aaron. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 13, we will now adjourn to convene as the Enid Economic Development Authority. Item 14, all trustees of the Enid Economic Development Authority are in attendance at the regular meeting. Item 15, the Enid Economic Development Authority regular meeting is now in session. Item 15.1, approval of claims in the amount of $43,500.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Tammy,
Second.
second by David. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 16, we will now adjourn to convene as the Enid Public Transportation Authority. All of the trustees of the Enid Public Transportation Authority are in attendance at the regular meeting. Item 18, the Enid Public Transportation Authority regular meeting is now in session. Item 18.1, consider a resolution authorizing the chairman of the Enid Public Transportation Authority to execute an agreement between the Oklahoma Department of Transportation, also known as ODOT, and the Enid Public Transportation Authority for Public Transit Revolving Funds.
Move to approve.
Motion by Ben,
Second.
second by Tammy. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 18.2, approval of claims in the amount of $6,060.95.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Tammy, second by Ben. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 19, we'll now adjourn to reconvene as the Enid City Commission. Item 20, public comments. We have 2 people signed up. First one is Diane. Need your name and address, please.
Diane Levesque, 1324 West Oak, and covering some comments that I thought was important last time that I didn't, but I'm going to start out with a comment about the Caw Pipe project and the study session in which not one but 2 commissioners expressed sticker shock again. Here's a reminder of what we voted for, what money that you're going to get for the Caw Pipeline project is going to come from the taxpayers, and you don't have to worry about that unless you're worried about coming in on schedule and under budget so that you can dip into the coffers and say, look at the savings we got, and we can spend that on anything we want to that you don't get to vote on. What we did vote on, what was on the ballot, was every penny of that tax goes for the Caw Pipeline. The carve out for the arts projects or programs or what, anything, was not on the ballot. We did not vote for that. Now then, here's a reminder of the last Ward 5 contest where I didn't get the majority, but I got a full third of voting public who thinks I can do a better job. So that's a reminder there. What I forgot to cover last time was actually a commendation for Mr. Keim, and I'm pretty sure I'll shock all you out of your shorts about that, but he actually asked me about the status of, well, he wanted to get some good shots of Enid monarchs because there is an actual butterfly invasion that takes place, but at the time he asked me, it was pretty much past its peak here. So I recommended him to go to Dillingham Garden, which is, in fact, on the flyway. I know that, but it doesn't really sink into you folks there that that should be a way station, an official monarch way station. And Mr. Shuey, Mr. Mayor, sir, I did send you links to the mayor's pledge to make a commitment to make monarchs a priority in this town. And I would like to point out to you, too, that Texas has an entire tourism industry built around that. Of course, they get a lot of monarchs, a lot more than we do. But many that wind up in Texas come through Enid, Oklahoma. They breed here, and their kids get born and raised here, and they go through Texas and go to Mexico. That's the vital role that Enid plays in that. So I urge you, Mr. Mayor, to sign that, and I would be happy to even donate some milkweed seeds for the purpose of establishing a breeding area near the Dillingham Gardens and make that monarch heaven, if you will. And it would be an additional tourist attraction over and above the number of people that already show up there. And finally, about the hotel downtown, third time's a charm. Are we having fun yet? Okay. Well, I hope to give enough time to the person who comes to the mic after me, and if I have any time left over, I relinquish to the person who follows.
Thank you. Our next person signed up is Farron, is it Keegan? Need your name and your address, please.
I'm Farron Keegan. I live at 2226 East Maple. And I have some pictures and some other things I want to show you. So do I give them to you or?
Sir, why don't you give them to me?
We can only listen.
And I'll be glad to talk to you. It sounds like maybe you have a permit issue or something.
Yeah. This is the house that I bought.
I'll tell you what, why don't we talk after the meeting? If you have anything you'd like to say to the commission, go ahead and say it if you want to. And I'll stay after and we can talk about this if you like.
Did you have anything you wanted to say? Item 21, we are adjourned. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ben, second by Ron. Discussion and vote. Motion carries 7-0. We are adjourned.
Thank you for joining us for the Enid City Commission meeting. If you have any questions or comments, visit our website at enid.org.